everyone, this is core video B, so it is a little bit more difficult than core A. We're going to do a single leg bridge, deadlift, side plank dips, and then we're going to do a plank tap. We're going to do each exercise twice, and then you can move on to one of the workouts. Alright, so we're going to get started with a single leg bridge. So you can lay down on your back. We're going to do the right leg first. So you're going to plant the right foot, lift up the left leg, and then we're just going to lift the hips up nice and high. And we're going to do 12. 3, 4, 5. Really try to get the hips up as high as you can. 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, you can switch sides. Drop the left foot, lift up the right, and we'll do 12 on the left side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, 12. Then we're going to do dead bug. So we're going to do it without any props, any weights. You can certainly hold a weight up overhead if you have one, but we're just going to do it without weight for today. So you're going to bring your knees at 90, and you're going to really think about pushing the low back into the mat. So you can see that when I push my low back, my hips actually lift off of the mat. So we want to aim to have that through the whole movement. You want to be really pushing your low back down and maintaining that as you drop your leg down. All right, so we're going to do 10 on each side for a total of 20. You can certainly just leave your arms up if you want to just focus on doing the lower body, or add in the upper body. Let's do 10 on each side. Another thing to remember is to try to keep the knees from collapsing in, so you don't want them touching together. You want them a little bit wider. All right, push your low back into the mat, engage, and then we'll drop for 1. 3, 5, 7, 9, 11. Check back in with your low back. Make sure it's pressed down against the mat. 13, 15, 5 more. 2, and 1. All right, nice job. Next, we're going to do a side plank dip. So we're going to come into a side plank position from the feet. I'm going to do my left side first. So I'm going to bring my right arm in the air. And we're going to do 12 side plank dips. So bring your hips up. Make sure that the elbow is right below the shoulder. And then you're pulling your elbow into your hips. Takes a little pressure off of the top of the shoulder and also activates the muscles through here. All right, and we're going to dip for 12. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, we'll switch sides. And coming onto my right side, making sure that the right elbow is right below the shoulder. And lifting the hips up high, pulling the elbow down and towards the hips. We're going to dip for 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. All right, now we're going to do a plank tap. So to do a plank tap, we're going to come into a plank position, and then we're going to tap our shoulders like this, or you can tap out front like this. The main thing is that when you lift one hand off the floor, your hips don't shift side to side. So what I often see is this. You want to fight against that, keep the core nice and tight so that your hips aren't moving at all. All right, so let's get set up in a proper plank position. So come up onto all fours, push your hands into the mat, rounding out your upper back, and tuck your tailbone under. Then you're gonna kick out your feet, maintaining that position, and we're gonna do 24 taps. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, make sure the hips are still, 19, 20. All right, so let's start again from the top with the single leg bridge. All right, so you're gonna come down onto your back. We're gonna do the right side first. You're gonna lift your left foot into the air, and then we're gonna push the right foot into the floor, lifting the hips up as high as we can, and then back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, switch sides. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure your heel's on the floor and you're driving through your heel, keeping your hips up nice and high. 10, 11, and 12. And then we'll do dead bug. So you can bring your hands and knees in the air, pushing that low back into the mat so that the hips rise up a little bit, having a little space between the knees, and we'll go for 20. 4, 6, 8, 10, halfway. Check back in with your low back. Make sure there's equal pressure throughout the floor as you drop your legs. 14, 16, 18, 2, and 1. All right, we'll do the side plank dips. So you come onto your side, elbow right below the shoulder. We're gonna come up into a side plank position, pulling the elbow down and towards the hips, and we'll drop for 12. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Nice, let's switch sides. Making sure that the elbow is below the shoulder again. Lift your hips up, pull the elbow in towards the hips, and we'll drop for 12. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Next we have the plank tap, and then that's it. So we'll get into a plank position. Come onto all fours. Push into the floor, arching your back, tucking the tailbone under, and then bring your feet out wide and keeping the hips nice and stable. We're going to tap our shoulders for 24. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Just realized we probably didn't do 24 the first time. You can go back and do a couple extra if you want. All right, so now your core is all warmed up for your workout. It's going to be activated more, and it's going to be connecting your upper body to your lower body better. So now you can choose any one of my workouts. I have workout A through C. A is the least intense, and they get more intense as you go. And then I have a high intensity interval training video. So that's 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. It's gonna be more of a cardio workout. All right, thanks for joining.